The goal of this video is to provide you with a better understanding of the IMAAC activation or engagement process for real-world incidents, planning projects, and exercises. IMAAC activation for real-world incidents can be broken down into 5 steps. First, the requesting entity requests the activation of IMAAC by calling 877-240-1187. After an initial review confirms that the request to activate is within the scope of IMAAC, the IMAAC Technical Operations Hub notifies all IMAAC member agencies of IMAAC's activation. Second, the Technical Operations Hub begins coordinating the development of modeling products across IMAAC member agencies. The Technical Operations Hub is an operations center housed within the Department of Defense, Defense Threat Reduction Agency, or DTRA, and is staffed 24/7, 365 by atmospheric and water dispersion modeling experts. This hub is the single point of contact for interagency coordination and provides a platform for all IMAAC member agencies to contribute their expertise to the development of incident models. Third, the initial modeling products are distributed to the requesting entity through CBRNResponder, via PowerPoint through email, or through an agreed-upon platform. The timeline for disseminating IMAAC products depends on the nature of the incident and level of support required. The fourth step involves a teleconference between the requesting entity and IMAAC. This teleconference provides an opportunity for the requesting entity and IMAAC to discuss the incident and models provided. This includes IMAAC providing a better understanding of any assumptions made or details used in the creation of the models. As the incident continues, updated IMAAC products are provided as needed. The fifth step of the process is the deactivation of IMAAC when the incident is resolved or support is no longer required. To recap, IMAAC activation for real-world incidents follow these 5 steps. 1. IMAAC is activated. 2. Initial IMAAC products are developed. 3. Initial IMAAC products are distributed. 4. IMAAC coordination teleconference is held. 5. IMAAC is deactivated. Activating IMAAC for planning and exercise support follows a different process than for real-world incidents. For planning and exercises, IMAAC support can be activated in 2 main ways. First, agencies can email IMAAC at imac@fema.dhs.gov, expressing their interest in involving IMAAC in a hazmat/CBRNE planning or exercise initiative. Requesting entities should contact IMAAC at least 14 days in advance of the first exercise planning meeting, so that the IMAAC director may review the request and determine if it is within the scope of IMAAC. Once approved, the requesting agency should receive confirmation that the request has been approved, and an IMAAC point of contact will be provided for planning and exercise conduct. When emailing IMAAC, requesters should include at minimum the following information. 1. Who the requesting organization is. 2. The requesting organization point of contact name, email address, and phone number. And 3. The requested level of IMAAC and FEMA National Watch Center support, for instance, if the organization desires planning support, exercise conduct support, or both. Requesting agencies should also describe the level of planning and exercise support needed. For instance, requesting entities should note if the organization wants IMAAC to provide ground truth for scenario development, or specific data resulting from a simulated hazmat or CBRNE release. Requesting entities should also document if IMAAC activation will be tested as a part of exercise play, if IMAAC will provide injects for exercise play as part of the simulation cell, how long IMAAC support and/or coordination will be required during the exercise, 1 hour, 24/7, etc., or other types of desired support. Further information that should be noted in the request includes the name of the exercise, the type of the exercise, national level exercise, national special security event, single or multi-agency exercise, etc. The scale of the exercise, tabletop, functional, full scale, etc. The date and times of the exercise, including the time zone, and the participating agencies, including federal, state, and local agencies. All available scenario information at the time of the request should also be included. For instance, the location of the release, address, latitude, and longitude, the date and time of the start of the release, the duration of the release, the type of incident, a spill, explosion, or fire, for example, the material released, like chlorine or anthrax. the form of release, such as gas, aerosol, or liquid, the amount released, for example, 90-ton rail car, 2 pounds, the release rate, and the exercise meteorological conditions, such as wind speed or wind direction. Lastly, the requester should include when the final IMAAC products are needed, how many refinements of the product will be necessary based upon exercise scenario or injection updates, and the manner in which IMAAC products will be disseminated, email, etc. IMAAC can also be engaged for planning and exercise support through the IMAAC portal on CBRNResponder. CBRNResponder is a single, secure platform for all chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear incident data sharing and multi-hazard event management. CBRNResponder integrates with federal assets and incorporates national-level policy guidance, providing a one-stop shop for all CBRN planning, preparedness, and operational tools and resources. CBRNResponder is sponsored by FEMA and other federal partners and is provided as a free service to all state, local, tribal, and territorial emergency response organizations. To request access to CBRNResponder, please visit cbrnresponder.net and click Request an Account. If your organization is already established on CBRNResponder, request to join your organization. If your organization has not previously been established on CBRNResponder, request to create a new organization. For questions surrounding IMAAC support for training and exercise, please email imaac@fema.dhs.gov. And for questions surrounding CBRNResponder, please complete the contact form on cbrnresponder.net or email support@cbrnresponder.net. Remember, to activate IMAAC for a real-world hazmat emergency, call 877-240-1187 and be prepared to provide as much incident information as available. For more information about IMAAC, please visit fema.gov/IMAAC.